Good morning, guys. I hope you all having a great day. I'm so excited. I'm working with Jesse today. And it's been a while since I've got to go with him and work. Usually he's been doing the video, or Ethan from Extreme Country has been doing the video. And here comes Jesse right now. he just checked out of our hotel. But we come up Thursday with our kids and our mother-in-law, and we met some friends up here, and we had a great time in Silver Dollar City. But the kids unfortunately had to go home with my mother-in-law yesterday evening.
Such an unfortunate event. Go home with the mother-in-law.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. They had to go home because they still have 2 more days of school left. They're taking their finals testing. Dodie, if you're watching, I did not mean that.
I know. I was picking.
But Jesse has repos up here, so and a few of them need an escort, so I got to stay with him to do escorts, and we are really excited. If you are ever in Branson and you want a good hotel to stay at, we stayed at the Howard Johnson by Wyndham. And it was an awesome hotel. For 3 nights, we only paid like $180 something total for all 3 nights together. When Jesse said it, I thought maybe he meant per night, but it was all together. Excuse me. And they have a water park in here. There's an arcade in here. There's all kinds of stuff inside, and that's a really good price. But the water park was shut down for right now while we're in here for maintenance right now. I'm not sure when they'll be back open, but
they said sometime of 2023 they should have that opened up. But
they have 2 indoor or outdoor pools, and she said they should have it back open by Labor Day, or was it Labor Day or Memorial Day? I'm sorry. So it was really nice hotel. In every room, what sold us, even though the water park was shut down, we weren't let down at all, because every single room, it's such a good hotel for families, every single room has its own separate room with bunk beds in it. So like, even if you buy a single 1 bed, it's gonna have that room like in it, like a little with bunk beds in it, and it was so great for the kids. So we got the double queen room with bunk beds, and it was awesome. It was a huge room, especially for the price that we paid. We were just blown away. So Howard Johnson by Wyndham, if you ever are in Branson and need a good family hotel to stay in that's got plenty of space for all your family needs. It's right across from
the Stone Castle.
Yeah, the Stone Castle. And I think it used to be called the Castle Rock Hotel. They just recently became the Howard Johnson Hotel. But yeah, we are sorry for rambling. I'm excited. I get to work with Jesse today.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Usually it's just either Ethan or himself trying to do it all on his own, and I'm so excited to be able to do it myself today and be able to spend some time one-on-one with him while he's out of town. And we're going to the first repo. I think he said 11 miles away.
Yep. We're gonna stop by the Missionary Diner and get some breakfast stuff. In case y'all that don't know what the Missionary Diner is, it's McDonald's. So
hey, I don't mind McDonald's.
We're missionaries in Mexico, so we eat cheap a lot of times. So we call it the Missionary Diner for the giant M.
But yeah, we're gonna get going today, and I hope y'all enjoy this video and come along with us and have a great time. Alright guys, we just finished breakfast. We had a wonderful McDonald's. I had a McGriddle, and Jesse had burritos. Well, I also had hash browns. But he had the burritos, and I had the McGriddle, and I have unsweet tea. What are you drinking?
Sweet tea.
Okay. And I was going to let him tell y'all about this first building we're going after.
So the first building we're going after is here in Branson. It is not a request pickup as far as the customer wanting us to get it, but he has not made any payments for the past 3 months. So we're going to go out here and we'll see if he wants to pay up. If he doesn't have the money, we'll have to get the building. But fret not. If he is, got a decent attitude about him, I'm willing to help him clean the building out if he got stuff in it. But if it comes out cussing, screaming, hollering, then he can come get it at the lot. So your attitude determines your altitude. especially with me. You don't stress out the driver. So we can make your day easy, or we can make it rough. But anyway, we're gonna go after this one. Hopefully he pays up. He's really nice. The payment, as far as the payment that I can see, is not that far behind. I understand hard times fall, but things are getting kind of back in the swing. People going back to work. So people bought these buildings on the stimulus checks that they were getting, and now they can't afford them because the stimulus checks were cut off. And that's majority of these repos that are coming up now is from that. But anyway, we'll show up and just see what he wants to do. Try to be polite, nice about it. I know a lot of y'all say I'm not. The Ohio guy is a lot funner. I'm a lot more respectful of people's stuff. I'm not just going to show up and start throwing it around or whatever. I mean, I try to be respectful as I can, But anyway, we'll see what we get into today. First one's not requested. I think the second one's not requested. But I think after that, all the rest of them, the people are wanting us to get them. So, as far as I can see.
We're coming up to the residence. I don't see the building yet.
That's his address. I'm gonna go down the road.
Oh, I see it. I see it back there.
It is a 10-1. I'm supposed to be able to talk.
We're gonna have to go up and turn around.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm trying to maneuver down this driveway. You can see it's a pretty narrow driveway. We took another look. It's not the same building, but it's the right address. So maybe we'll get back on in here and we'll see the building we're looking for. But as of right now, it's not the one that we did see right quick. That one in the back, it's not the
No, it's not the right one.
building. So, and we just saw a building and I thought, oh, there it is. But yeah, it's supposed to be right here at this address. Unless it's back there. There's some cars parked right here. Maybe it's over there. I can't see. Maybe he sees it over there because he went up in them woods right there. Yeah, he found it right back here in the woods. Everything's growed up. It doesn't look like anybody's over there. There's just a camper beside it. So I'm not sure what's going on. What the reason why they're not paying is. But he's moving stuff out of the way, so that's it. And he intends on maybe even backing it out of there, or backing the truck in there and getting it. I'm not sure what he's gonna do, but we will see. I don't know if I can get you a closer look at what he's doing. This stuff is really tall, and I only have sandals on, so I hope I don't get on a snake. Right now he's just clearing out everything out from around the building. His camper definitely looks abandoned. The door's off of it. All this stuff in front of it just piled up. It's nasty?
It's nasty.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna get my mule and them dollar wheels. It is wet.
Okay. He's like, it's nasty, it's nasty. It looks like they installed a doggy door in the front of it. There's a lot of trash. take a look inside and see what he's talking about. Oh, wow. That is horrible. Oh my goodness. The smell, y'all. I'm so glad they haven't invented smell-o-vision. Someone is definitely living in here. Oh man. And they had a baby, because I see baby food. Oh my goodness. See little baby clothes and baby toys. I understand that some people, you know, don't have any better, but even years ago, I don't know if many people know this, but I and my children, before we married Jesse, lived in a homeless shelter, and then we moved on to just a little motel apartment. And even though we were in this little tiny kitchenette apartment, I always kept it clean and nice, because even if we were having bad times, I still wanted my, you know, kids to, you know, have a good, neat and clean home. I just can't stand people living nasty like that. I don't understand it. You can tell how tall that grass is, seeing that mule come through there. Looking at this stuff right here, and then this over here, it looks like at one time, maybe even that's one of the things Jesse just moved, but it looks like they had a fence right around the front of it, like with wood and wire. They had made a fence. I guess that's some of what Jesse just moved. I don't know if I can fit back here or not. I mean, I know I can fit. I mean, I don't know if I can walk back here with my shoes.
Obviously, maybe it was something picked up because they took the tire off. They had to go off. It was along the road and they took it off.
Okay, yeah.
I don't like putting wheels under something that's wrong. They're easy to tip over. But fish down too off. And it's kind of wet right here, so I don't want to get stuck.
You scared of roly-poly bugs?
No, I was thinking that big old brown spot there. I thought it was a snake. I've done that before. I threw a brick out and a snake came out of it. It makes you a little gun shy. If you've only seen what I have seen doing this. I didn't block the middle of it.
around. The smell is disgusting. Sorry, y'all.
I tried making a path.
It's hard for me to walk backwards. Hard for me to walk backwards in these shoes I have on, so I'm just gonna walk down here right quick and then stand at the end.
Recently just saw somebody comment you need a mule with one of the remotes. I do have a mule. That mule does have the remote, but when it's a small building I don't like using it because I can tell when the mule might try to come out from under the building and having a grip on it. Big buildings are a lot less apt to come off my mule, especially in hills, but smaller buildings they can come off pretty easy. So I like being able to ride my mule and feel it.
If y'all didn't hear the last part of what he says, he said he likes to be able to have his hands on the mule and feel when it's about to come out from under the building or not. You can't feel it if you're using the remote.
I can't quite get out further without no extra height. All the wheels on. The reason I don't like putting wheels on her is it's so different.
Can't do it with my slides on. I tried. I can't do it with these sliding shoes on. I didn't bring my boots.
The wire was already cut before we got here. The awning was already took off before we got here. And everything's pretty well over to the tracks out of the building. So clearly they knew we were coming to get it. They knew they were behind, so they went in and had it ready. Otherwise everything's still be on.
Give y'all one more look inside this thing. Oh, smell.
Woo! Thanks. Must have been a dollhouse.
Yeah. No. Did you not look in there?
I peeked in there. Why?
Like people were living in there too. You thought it was just a doghouse?
I know in the last several videos y'all see me using the older mule. Reason why is it's been so wet down here. That mule is about 1,500 pounds heavier than that other one. I done sunk it several times. Delivery mule. So, I decided to go with that.
He said he decided to take the old one back for now since the weather's drying up a little bit.
It's quit raining long enough for things to dry up. Got that little back.
That door's kind of loose.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a board down.
He's nailing a board to the bottom runner board. That way it's holding the door from coming open. It's a little muddy on this lot.
How you doing? Oh, that ain't too bad. I'm not the delivery driver. I'm the refund man. I'm a totally different member down. I'm here to make people mad. I guess contact the dealer
Yeah.
and she'll get in contact with the driver or she'll give you his
Okay,
number.
I just saw you pulling. I thought you was
No, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Ooh, that's a lot of mud. Not too bad, we've seen worse. Mud.
Oh, pretty blue strap.
They was pretty blue. He's extending it out right now. That way he gets the building back a little bit further without having to pull the truck back and risk getting stuck. So that's one good thing you can do with an extension. Y'all, I'm not playing when I say that building stinks. I can literally smell it from here. It's rough. One more look inside. I'm gonna hold my breath for y'all. Well, nope, never mind. Sorry about that. Can't do it. I forgot he put that board on there. But I feel sorry for whoever has to clean that out. What town are we in?
What?
What town are we in?
We're in Forsyth, Missouri.
Forsyth, Missouri. I'll show y'all the information on this lot. There's the number if you're around Forsyth, Missouri. They got some other decent looking repos and buildings here. I just wouldn't recommend getting that one. They got a pretty good selection here. We'll see y'all on the next one.